Come on, stand up, would you? Look at this beautiful environment. Ah, I'm in the hotel room alone. Woo! Alonzi! Okay, yes, I'm a total nerd. Well, I know that this is grainy. Maybe we can get some lights on. Maybe we can get some... Is that worse? I think it's better. Okay. Well, internet, people, hero, I am at a homeschool retreat, helping out pardon me. I'm at a homeschool retreat, helping out my mom and other homeschool women get the retreat ready for a bunch of women to have a great time. It's called the Homeschool Moms Winter Summit. Woo woo! And they all went out to dinner actually just now. And of course, like the antisocial homeschooler that I am, instead of taking the opportunity to go out and be social, I am here in my room, hotel room, alone, and I actually chose to stay here and write Doctor Who fanfics, because I'm just that nerdy. Now, I'm not going to throw the blame on homeschoolers, okay, because I am just that antisocial. I'm working on it, guys. Give me a break. I actually did choose to go to a party the other day, and the whole time I sat in the corner with the other person that was there that liked manga, looking at all of the anime that she recommended for me to watch. It still counts, right? I was at a party, just wasn't paying attention to most of the people. Anyway, enough about my boring life. Here I am in the apartment alone, and the thing about being an antisocial person is that I actually enjoy this. Does anybody hear me? I am actually having the time of my life right now, being alone in a hotel room. Woohoo! Woohoo! Ba, 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 ba. Woo! Really awkward if somebody came in here and saw that. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be really happy and excited and thrilled to go serve a bunch of homeschool moms. The Homeschool Moms Winter Summit is one of those things that's really, really cool because it's a chance for all those homeschool moms that are forced to deal with us homeschool kids 24/7 to get a little break and go have some fun time, pajama parties, games, things, talk about Jesus and how they can know that their life is way important and have value in Christ and like really amazing stuff. And just being a homeschooler, well, I'm graduated now, but a graduated homeschooler here being able to help out is really a blessing to me and the other homeschoolers that help out, because we feel like we get to give back a little bit to those moms that basically slaved over us and stayed up late nights over us our entire lives and put up with us, this craziness. We get to give back a little bit. So that's really, really, really awesome. But don't get me wrong, I'm really, really looking forward to doing that. And you know, and all that, really. But people, have to be around people. Have to be around people. I don't know how to person. Literally, you know how antisocial I am? My idea of a party, like a crazy wild party, okay, was me and my brother getting together in the backyard at age 20. This was when I was a kid, you have to understand. I think I was 21 actually. Me and my brother, Noah, getting together in the backyard and pretending to be TV show characters and improvising off of each other. Yeah. Something like this. And we do this all the time. We do this a lot. This is my idea of socializing after I've been in my room all day. I'm like, you know what? I understand what people are saying. They're saying I need to get out, I need to spend more time with people, I need to socialize. I listen to them, I go outside with my brother, and I role play. We play like we're TV show characters. I'm not that crazy, okay? It's a normal thing to do. No, it's not. Just make me feel better, guys, and just say that it's a normal thing to do. Okay, so yes, I know I need to be more social. I need to go next time that all the people get together and have a dinner. I'll go to it, maybe. But for now, I'm just gonna give me a few minutes to stay in my room, breathe. Like I don't know. This is a thing that I'm not an introvert. Okay, I'm seriously not an introvert. I'm this close to being an introvert. Like on the scale of if this is introvert and this is extrovert, I'm like, okay, this is introvert and this is extrovert. I'm like right here, like just barely extroverted. And I think the antisocial homeschooler in me kind of leads me more towards the introvert side, just a little bit. Being an introvert, I don't think people understand that literally in order to be able to breathe, like in order to be able to inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, that I literally have to be alone. Like I literally, if there are people near me, the oxygen won't come in and the carbon dioxide won't go out if there are people around me 24/7. You people relate with this, right? Please tell me I'm not the only crazy one. Because if I was, that's the other thing. Why do I care so freaking much how much people care, what people think about me, if I am just don't even want to be around them? It's backwards. It doesn't make any sense. One reason that being around people is so stressful is I'm standing around people, okay, and my brain's messed up, okay? It's messed up. So I'm standing around people, and I'm thinking, this is how it looks inside my brain. I'm standing around people, and I see one person texting, glances up at me, looks back down. My brain goes, oh my goodness, she just looked up at me. She looked up towards the direction of my hair. My hair's kind of a mess. Is my hair a mess? She thought my hair was a mess. She thinks I'm an antisocial homeschooler. She thinks I don't deserve to be even here. She thinks she's gonna find out that I'm just some sort of fake who's pretending I know the rules of society, but I actually don't. And if she actually finds out, she's never gonna want to speak to me again. She can tell all of her friends that I'm a loser, who are gonna tell their friends that I'm a loser, who are gonna tell my friends that I'm a loser, and I'm gonna lose all my friends. Ah! I'm not kidding. This is literally the insanity that goes on inside my head. The other thing about being around so many people, besides just as if that wasn't enough, is that people, apparently when you're around them, they actually expect you to talk to them and also look them in the eye. The thing about talking, I'm all for it. Like, as a concept, as a theory, as an idea, I'm 100% for having social conversations. I'm not against socializing. I think socializing is a great idea. It should be encouraged and totally government supported. We should make this happen as a nation, as a union, in theory. But once I get into actually the act of trying to actually get words out of my mouth to the other person's ears, and then they are responding, and then me, doesn't work so well. I guess they'll say something, and then a few minutes later it hits me that I'm actually supposed to say something in response. And if I could just say any old thing in response, why, it would be really easy. They'd say, how are you doing? And I'd say, pancake. But unfortunately that doesn't qualify apparently as rational conversation. Like, you actually have to say something that has to do with what they just said. And not only that, but like something interesting, I guess. So if they say, how are you doing, you actually have to tell them, because I don't really know what people want when they ask them how you're doing. They don't really want to know how you're actually doing, because if you actually had like the cruddiest week ever, they don't want you to just say, I had the cruddiest week ever, how are you doing? Yeah. No. So, and then what do they want you to do? They just want you to say, yeah, I'm doing great, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? And they say, I'm doing great. And then, what are you supposed to say after that? There's always that original, like, I'm doing great. What have you been up to? And depending depending on whether they're child or adult, the answers varies. There's a wide variety of answers from, oh, work, to, oh, school. And that's kind of where the conversation ends. I don't know, how are you expected? You guys tell me, how are you expected to carry on these conversations? How are you expected to respond to the question, how are you, or what have you been doing? Who invented these questions? Did they just all get together in some kind of universal people that actually communicate with people conference and to say, okay, let's make this the social standards. Who votes that the social first greeting when you go up to somebody to talk to somebody should be that, how are you? A completely generic, a completely unspecific question that will inevitably result in undefinable answers so that no one will actually get to know anybody. And then everybody in the room said, I vote for that, except for this one introvert in the back who actually knew that was a bad idea, but of course didn't say anything because he was socially awkward. Yeah, maybe we as introverts, maybe the problem is that we actually have all the good ideas and we just don't tell people about them. Yeah. Anyway, please tell me in the comments below if you have any better ideas about how to have conversations, how to answer that question. And I'll see you in the next video. This has been Epic Tutorials, How to Be an Antisocial Homeschooler. And I apologize to all you homeschoolers who are not antisocial, and to all of you antisocial people who aren't homeschoolers. You really should have been homeschooled. Yeah, I just shouldn't be allowed to talk.